Live from Las Vegas, it's Keto Cooking. Here's Tommy. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Today, I'm going to be making one of my favorites, okay? This is off the chain good, so let's get started. I'm going to take this chuck steak, chuck roast, pretty good size. I'm going to braise this in the oven. And then I'm going to make a nice roasted red pepper. I'm going to roast them peppers up. I'm going to use some dried Thai chili. I'm going to get a little heat with it today. I'm going to use some garlic, a nice yellow onion. I'm going to use some dried peppers, and then some tomato paste. But here is the kicker. I'm going to be pan frying up some panela and some queso fresco. Okay, I'm going to be frying up some cheese and we're going to make some nice tacos. Let's get started. Alright, so I have the oven heating up to 350 degrees. I'm going to dry this. I got some garlic in there, and as you can see, I got the dried chilies in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little olive oil over this, and I'm going to blister these up. Sometimes you do want a little bit of char on it. I like to do it this way because I like to taste the roasted pepper is what I'm talking about there. And also I'm going to load it up with a little bit more garlic. The actual recipe that I got for this just called for a couple cloves of garlic. I love garlic. And I can't believe how this is so nice and low carb. It really is. So, okay, I'm going to be cutting the onion, actually with the grain of it. This way I have long slices, because this is all going to get run through the blender and pureed up into the sauce. Drop this in here. Just split them up a little bit. Now I want this pretty much to cook the same. Peppers might take a long time. Oop, lost one. Alright. Now I'm going to add a little. By the way, if you didn't know, up to this little 1, 2, 3, the third rib up. That is, oops, come back here. That is actually a tablespoon. Put some more in there. Okay. Now, you can use whatever oil you want. You can also get away with using avocado oil, but I like, as you know, my olive. Now at this point, any kind of seasoning I'm not putting on it. Now I did show you before the Thai chilies. That's going to get in when I take it out, puree it up, and put it into another pan to make it hotter. So, this is going to go into the oven, like I said, 350. Alright, I have a little olive oil I put on here. This is about 3 pounds of chuck. Now, this is something I split up, I butchered myself a while back. Flip on both sides. There's a couple different pieces here. And I'm just going to throw some olive oil. I like that beefy flavor. Nothing better than have a nice taco with a good tasting, hunk of beef on there. I'm going to add a little Tommy spice to it. There again, Tommy spice is salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. That's it. Not too much. Not a lot of fat in this one. This one's going to cook down pretty good. And I'll add more seasoning as we need it. And I got the pan heating up. Let's go to the pan. Okay, being that this is going to be a red sauce, I'm going to add some of the tomato paste to it. Now, tomato paste can be high in carbs, okay, if you don't watch. So here's 1 tablespoon that I'm putting in. I'm going to put that into the meat, okay? And then the other tablespoon is going to go into the sauce itself. So that's 2 tablespoons, 6 grams of carbs. That's it. Since these come out now here, this to me, this is not my, well, it doesn't make sense to me anyway, but keto certified. I don't know, I didn't know there was a keto board that certifies things, but anyway. Zero net carbs, okay? High fiber, okay? 0 grams of sugar. Well, the false part of it is that there's 7 total carbohydrates in this. Now I do total carbs, all right? So they say that if you minus the 7 grams of fiber and whatever's in the sugar, so that cancels it out. So that makes it 0 net carbs. Well, no, because there's 7 carbs in here, and fiber does not work for everybody. It certainly doesn't work for me, because if I have 4 of these, my blood sugar is going to go through the roof. Okay, so I do 20 carbs or less a day, or some days I do 50 or less. Okay, depending on how hungry I am. I eat when I'm hungry, and when I'm not, I don't. So 1 tortilla here is, did I just say tortilla? Yeah, anyway, I think I did. I can have 2 of these, and that's 14 grams, okay? Plus the 2 scoops of tomato paste, all right? I'm at 20 carbs right there with 2. Now, that's basically what I eat for the day. So 2 of these, loaded up with that meat and whatever else I put on there, some of the cheese, 0 carbs. We're on the money with this. I'm glad I found these. Normally I go to another store and I get just regular street tacos, you know, street soft tortillas. And they're 7 carbs also. So I'd rather get them than these. These seems to be a little bit more manufactured. But for today, they'll do. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to finish this up. I'm going to explain a little bit what I'm doing here with these cheeses. Now, I got 2 different ones. You see the queso fresco. Now, this one here is more of a crumbly texture. You know, you put it in your hand, you squeeze it together, it'll crumble. Okay. This is more, almost like a mozzarella cheese. Okay. It's a little bit more softer, but you know what? They don't melt. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half. I'm going to use only half of this one, half of that one. I'm going to cube it up, and it's going to go into my non-stick pan. I'm going to put some olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to fry these up. We're going to put a little bit of brown on it, all right? And then this is going to go in to our warm sauce that we're going to be making for the taco. All right, this is the queso fresco. This is the panela. I'm going to try to even them up. So I'm going to cut this in half here. Now, you can also see right now, just as I'm doing this, this is a crumbled cheese. I mean, you squeeze it, it's going to crumble. Okay, this has a little bit more play to it. This one has a creamier taste. This is like my go-to right here, because it's, you know, it's got a nice salty, creamy taste to it. Wow. A point of clarification. This cheese does melt, but it doesn't melt like mozzarella or another type of cheese. This is a hard cheese and stays together. Got to give it a try. Okay, pan's heating up. Got the oil running here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these in. I'm going to take them away from one another. Now I suggest using a non-stick pan. I don't want to try using it with a conventional pan, because, see that right there? You know who's going to eat that, right? You know what? Don't know until you try it, right? Woo! Separate them up. Okay, cheese is done. I just want to show you a little difference between this and mozzarella cheese. Okay, being that this is a crumbled cheese, okay, it doesn't stretch out like mozzarella. Okay, it's got a great creamy, milky flavor to it. Also salty. It has that salt. I mean, just enough. Wow. Well. Okay, we're gonna let this cool off a little bit, and when everything else is done, this is gonna go into the sauce. Do it a little different way. I'm gonna serve this dinner tonight in my cast iron, and we're just gonna sit back. I'm allowed to have 2 tacos, but you know what? I'm gonna press the issue tonight because this is gonna be off the charts. Okay, these peppers are getting ready to get peeled. You see the onions are done, and Marie's gonna skin all this stuff here. Take the seeds out, take the skins off. There's 2 more, okay? As you can see right here, it's hot as hell, but I mean, skin has blistered. Now, you can char this if you want to get that extra char in there. Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I like it this way. We'll just take it from there. All right. Okay, the last stage of this dinner here is going to go very quick. So what I'm going to do is, the meat is done. Okay, I'm just letting it sit cool a little bit, and I'm going to be adding in to make the red chili salsa. Actually, the red chili sauce. I got roasted red peppers. They're all peeled. Everything's done. Cheese cooled down nice. As a matter of fact, this is the way the cheese come out. Right. I'm telling you, what a great taste. This is going to be fantastic. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the blend up, and then we're going to start meticulously putting this together. Did I just say that? Okay, here we go. Okay, the meat is just about falling apart, and that's where we want it. Oop. Here, and in here. Okay, this is going to sit and cool a little bit more. Now I want that beef flavor that's in here. I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. I'm going to take a scoop from that. It's the juice from the chili. I'm going to put that in here. And also I'm going to scoop in a little bit of the red salsa. Put that in here. Spin that around a little bit. Now, here's the other part. Okay, paste heating up. Meat is in the pan. I'm telling you, I gotta taste this. Now, just put a little bit more of Mexican oregano in there. I love that stuff. You gotta try it. If you don't have it, you know what? A little bit of Tommy spice. Salt in there. There's a little garlic, onion. Now, here's the cheese. And this is what this whole thing is all about. Put this in here. Stir this around here like this a little bit. Now it looks crazy, but I'll tell you what. I got somebody lurking right now in the kitchen wants to try this. Let me get my parsley out. Now I'm going to cover this for a little bit. And the thing is heavy. All right. I'm going to take the lid off, and there she be. So I'm just going to put a little parsley around. Parsley. And then I also have some crema. And if you want, you can also put some shredded cheese. To me, I think that's enough cheese for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a nice little taco. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop up and get some of the meat. That joker right in here. Now, that, to me, 2 of these should be enough. For Marie sees it, I'm going to sneak another piece of cheese in there. So I'm going to throw a little bit on here. Just going to drizzle on a little crema. This stuff is like addicting. And then the coup de grace. Baby. Okay, the one day I don't wear my apron, they begin to have a fried cheese and beef taco with red sauce. I may have messed up the thumbnail, but I don't care because you know what? This joker right here is off the charts good. You got to try it. Play with your food. I'm telling you, and keto friendly. I mean, like I said, probably 14 carbs if I have 2. Unbelievable. Okay, folks, thank you so much. I will catch you next time. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. I really do appreciate you. I'm out of here.